So the director of The Exorcist decides, well, hey, let's get permission from the Archdiocese of Rome to film an actual exorcism. Yeah, that could be creepy. Hello, my name is Joe. Welcome to Color Positive Movies, and we're going to jump right into this one. This is a documentary about a woman named Christine. She's from a small Italian village who is about to go through her 9th exorcism. This exorcism was documented by William Friedkin. He was the director of The Exorcist. He reached out to a priest named Father Gabriele Amorth. He is an exorcist from the Diocese of Rome. Not the Vatican, it's different. But he is hailed as he was hailed. He recently passed away, but at the time, he was almost 91 years old, and he was pretty well renowned as the leading exorcist in the world.
I think that's a very dangerous thing. Getting in close quarters with the devil. People like Father Amorth maybe can do that. I would never dare to do it.
So the agreement was that Friedkin, all he can bring was a small Sony camera. This isn't a big production. It's just simply him sitting in a room with the priest, and also the room's full of all this woman's friends. Once again, her name is Christine, and it's a small room. It's like an office room. She's sitting in a chair, and the room is filled with friends and family and some other priests that are about to perform this exorcism, which the previous 8 had not resulted in what they hoped. I mean, it is credible. You're sitting there watching this exorcism, and it's nothing like you think in the movies. There's no crosses turning upside down, no contorted faces or body, being folded backwards. The power of Christ compels you. There's nothing dramatic. It isn't overproduced. Again, it's just Friedkin sitting in a chair with a camera watching a legitimate exorcism authorized by the Roman diocese. We'll say it's pretty creepy. I found it quite intriguing, or at least it kept my interest. It's very short. It's only an hour and 10-minute documentary. You do see the actual exorcism. It's quite interesting. Father Amorth, he has a sheet. It's laminated. It's about this long and thin, and he goes through. It's not really the ritual of what you think of the movies. Forget all that. And everything's in Italian, so it's subtitled. And he reads through this kind of script, and then he would have this conversation. I will say the creepy part was her voice. There wasn't a lot of flowing around, but she did fight to get up, and they would hold her down, and he would bless her. Guttural voice came out of her. It was really kind of eerie and creepy. It's really legitimate, honestly. So you see the exorcism, and then freaking shows the exorcism to doctors, neurologists, psychologists, and you get their input of multiple doctors, what they think they're seeing.
You know how to treat it? No. So something is happening to her, it's clear.
They all do say that, this woman, Christina, absolutely believed she was possessed. Whether she was actually possessed or not.
You gotta understand it. That doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
But she truly believed that she was possessed. So an exorcism could work in a sense of a placebo, that if the person truly believes that they are possessed, that going through a ritual exorcisms could release them of that entity.
They believe, obviously, they know what's wrong with her. She's possessed by the devil.
Friedkin also talks about an incident that happened off camera. This is after the exorcist, or the exorcism. They try and reach out to Christine as a follow-up, and they meet. They were supposed to meet at one place, and she said, no, actually meet me at the church. And anyway, there's no camera. It's just his recount of what happened. They meet in a church. She starts to act violent. They have to restrain her. That voice is coming back. She's telling Friedkin, don't release this. Don't show this video. I'll kill you. I'll kill your family. And that seemed overproduced, a lot of dramatic music. They kind of went over the top with that, so that kind of set me back a bit. I wish they would have spent more time with Amorth and his background. That would have been really interesting. They do interview some other people who've been exorcised by the father, so that was kind of interesting to see. I would say, yeah, watch it. Absolutely watch it. It's available on Netflix right now. Thanks for stopping by Color Positive Movies. Please check out some other videos. Take a look, see if you like the channel. If so, make sure you subscribe. And make some comments below. Have you seen this? What did you think? And until next time.